Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to defy the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tailback takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for some space. It's Young. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage, and if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to pass this time. He pulls in the catch.
The second down pass, caught by a lineman off the deflection. Gain of 9. It's third down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Can he get there on the ground? And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff again. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Using his legs, it's Morgan. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Number 34 in the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0.
Extra point is good.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
7, Kansas State, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And for Kansas State Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
First down here for this offense. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the Wildcats come up to the line in a hurry up. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The first down play, not a good one. Looking at 2nd and long here. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Kansas State. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Offense in hurry-up mode. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking for a gap. It's Young. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. back's got it. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Press coverage now from the secondary. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Locklear. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
On the double.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Timber. Green 20.
And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Escapes the pocket. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. The Wildcats will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. One more play before they head to the locker room. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff. It's Rice. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
There's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
And the Wildcats looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the double.
2nd down and goal upcoming.
Jackrabbit.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they will claim the second-half lead.
But that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. No huddle here for the offense. Handoff running right. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. No huddle now for the offense. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The Wildcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Wildcats. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pulls it in. It's Williams. The defense makes the stop after the completion. 2nd down after that short completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught for the completion. fighting him off. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter.
Kansas State 28, Alabama 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Tied. Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Kansas State.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. 21. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And for Kansas State Wildcats will take over first and 10.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
And the Alabama offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. And the sophomore has got him for a sack. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down. Down late. They'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Down. He's throwing for it. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He hands it off from the gun. He's got room looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off. Ball carrier running through tackles. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
With the carry to the brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On the ready.
Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of